It's time for a sweet treat from Grandma. Today I'm walking the candy aisle. Hey guys, Jeff here with a review of, I don't know what this is. The original Grandma's, it's a toffee, right? It's ultimately it's a toffee. Original Grandma, the original Grandma. This is, I guess it doesn't say it anywhere, but that's what this is. This is what do they call it? A sweet golden kiss. Yeah, it's a toffee. I guess the key is two things. Well, one, this is two companies partnering up. Original Foods, who are a distributor here in. I mean, they're they produce they're a confection producer here in Canada. And then there's also Grandma, this brand Grandma. I don't know anything about this. I mean, for all I know, the original Grandma could be part and parcel of Original Foods, but I don't think it is. I think it's its own thing. I didn't find that much information about it, but I do know that the original Grandma line is a line of fancy molasses products. Now, molasses is, you know, um, it's essentially it's cane sugar that's been clarified, pure, pasteurized. That's it. It's just cane sugar, right? And the amount of processing, pasteurization, purification that you do on the sugars constitutes sort of like what quality or richness the sugars will take on. So like just like when you're doing, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like a sugar bush. That's some people probably know what that is. Some people don't, but I do. Living here in Canada, that's where they'll take they take the maple syrup, the sap out of the trees, and they clarify it and they boil it out and make it into maple syrup. So it's similar to that same process, or maybe you guys live near cane sugar and you know all about this process of making molasses. Um, and then when they make a toffee, it's usually you take molasses or you take molasses or caramel, I guess, and you mix it with butter and you make it into a toffee. So on the Original Foods website, it says that this is they partner with Grandma to make a traditional golden kiss, um, which I guess is what this is. They've got a couple of different versions of this kind of a candy. So this just looks like straight up, like a toffee. Or maybe it's just different packaging of it. So the company is known for molasses. They've got fine quality, quote unquote fancy molasses. They've got like higher quality and like lesser quality, or maybe it's more just richer and lighter for different sort of baking and cooking needs. I don't usually use molasses, and I do like to bake, but I don't usually bake with molasses for some reason. I don't know why, but I think that there are probably a lot of really sweet treats that you could make with molasses, and it seems like a good product. So I don't know. I usually just go for the house brand, at the store. But maybe I'm missing out. Let's give the Grandma's original. I don't know what to call this. This is the original Grandma toffee, I guess is what this is. Let's give it a try. Mm. And it sure is soft. Mm-mm. Well, I'll say this. Tastes like molasses. Doesn't taste like what I normally expect a toffee to taste like. Like, you guys remember, I don't know when the last time you ate molasses was, but this is, it really has that edge to it of a molasses. I don't know how to explain it. There's an edge to it. There's just an edge, so much more than a caramel. It's pretty rich. Um, it's but it's still creamy. I like how soft it is. It's like smooth and flavorful, and really what you want out of this kind of a product. And I think ultimately, this is a pretty good execution of what it is. If you're a molasses fan, or you like really rich toffees, then this is probably something for you. It's actually funny because it has that rich edge to it, like that rich flavor that you get when you have almost like a burnt toffee, but it's a lot lighter, and I think that that comes from being more molassesy. Anyway, don't quote me on this stuff, guys. I'm not like an expert on caramels versus molasses and toffees, but for my money, it's good at what it's trying to do. I'm just not sure I'm a humongous fan of what it's trying to do. I feel like, um, how do I say this? Original Foods actually puts out another toffee. That's it's the Halloween Kiss, and I reviewed it last Halloween, and it's a product I'm much more familiar with. And if I were to go for a product like this, that's the kind of thing I'd want. And if I was going for a specialty, I might want to try something different, like the Getz, like one of those Getz caramels or the cowtails. I don't see myself really ever wanting to eat molasses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure if it's baked into something, I would like it. Maybe that's why I don't cook with it. I don't know. But this has a little bit of an edge to it that it's just not for me. So I'm going to pass on it. I think that it does what it's trying to do well, though. I just want to be totally clear about that. I think it's a fine product. It's just not a fine product for me. So walking the candy aisle is going to rate Grandma's Toffee, the original Grandma Toffee. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it a 3 out of 5. It may be a 4 even, but for me, I'm going to say 3. And this is not something I'm going to seek out again. But you let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you know Grandma Molasses? Do you know this product? Do you love molasses candies? I don't know. I mean, is that really a thing? Maybe it is. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. And I would love to hear from you. Click the links you see on the screen if you'd like to see more reviews, other reviews, some of those ones I was mentioning, or subscribe and stay tuned for more reviews. There's always more coming. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you watching. Talk to you later. Bye.